A very good afternoon everyone, Organ Aviator here. It has been quite a while since we last went live. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. Welcome Lightspeed, how are you this afternoon? I assume you've finished school. So this stream was actually meant to be on Tuesday. We were meant to be going from Tivat up to Zurich, then on to Bristol. However, various issues, as you can see if you watch that stream, meant we didn't even really get into the aircraft. However, we're celebrating instead my start of college, which I'm pleased to say has been going very, very well. Unfortunately, I can't really share too many other details on here. I wish I could, but probably best if I don't. Okay, and we are going to Salerno Airport. Now, Salerno, I'm not sure if you've watched another streamer, but it does not have any instrument approach systems in place, which may be a bit interesting today because of the weather. It's fairly miserable, as you can see, here in Tivat today. Let's get our flight plan up. We are operating an EasyJet A319 today, Alpine 163 Tango Victor. We are on VATSIM, or at least we should be. I'll just get that up. Trip 1 then is headwind of 36 knots, cruising 37,000 feet. We may or may not get there. Flight time 48 minutes, so might not have time to get up that high, we'll see. Takeoff weight then is 57.6, which is way below our maximum landing weight, so should we have any failures, as long as they're nothing to do with the navigation or anything like that, we will be returning into Tivat. Otherwise, we'll look at going to Dubrovnik, very long runway up in Dubrovnik as well. It is raining, so that may affect our landing stopping distance quite a lot. Underloaded then by 6.3 tons. We'll take some extra fuel in case we have go around, which is more than possible. Obviously no instrument landing system, so that is immediately something we have to consider. Sorry about this, I'm just getting us onto VATSIM quickly. That's perfect. Oh dear. Oh, it is an incompatible call sign. Okay, get that away then. Connect. Right, perfect. And I'll just hide the iPad 2 seconds while I do something. Sorry about this. We'll be back very soon. Edit the flight then. Okay, so our call sign is actually going to be Alpine 616 Tango Victor. There we go. Generate. And we will... Fortunately, I hadn't started loading the aircraft, so it should be absolutely fine. Pre-file then on VATSIM. Pre-file. There we go. Right. Okay, and we'll just reload the... There we go. That's better. Disconnect then. 16 Tango Victor connect. Right. Okay, much better. There we go. So Alpine 16 Tango Victor today. Tivat Salerno. Okay, here's our flight route then. Nothing to say about that. Let's have a look at fuel. So plug fuel is 5.67. 6.5, add an extra ton. Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll take 6.5, just checking more nothing there. Shear rate is 3.4. I didn't think it was too bad. And weather briefing then. So destination airport is Salerno. We've got a bit of wind, few clouds at 1500 feet. Destination alternate no. Departure, we've got few clouds at 100 feet. No, few clouds at 1,000 feet, scattered at 8,000 feet. It's lower than that, I think. Variable 3 knots, no significant change. Okay, I am happy with that. Let's just scroll back up. And we're taking 6.5 tons of fuel. 6,500. Apply. Load aircraft. Hopefully GSX will work today. And we can go and walk out to the aircraft. Oh, I need to slow the drone down, otherwise it doesn't work, does it? Drone speed. Right down. That can stay where it is. Okay. So let's take a. Oh wait, let's stay within the ribbon. There we go. I should imagine they'd use this gate for our aircraft. Okay. Out we come, and since we're the crew, we can board at the front. Okay, and we'll get on board. Let's just check. Look at that. Awesome modelling by FENIX. Now let's get into the flight deck. We are in the turnaround state. Right, let's just get seated. Alright. We can shut the door there. Oh, we have got some traffic there on VATSIM. That's good. Good to see. Alright, let's go to init request. Okay, wait for that to load. Spoilers, flaps, parking brake, and the slow with thrust lever, radar, protected windshield, transponder to 2000. Landing gear, lights, wipers, batteries, fuel pumps, etc. That's all good. Call sign today then is Alpine. Need to remember that. 16 Tango Victor. Cost index is 4 and cruising at 370. Now what I do need to do though is just change that for you. Okay, there we go. Right, that should now be good, and we'll do that. Wind request, flight plan. Departure then is going to be on runway 14. Oh, we've got British Airways speedbird traffic there, and that's going to be on the Coast 1 Echo. Alright. And then into Salerno, well, it's a visual approach to 05 of to Bravo. So, and we do have a star. It must be a new star. Elite 1 Bravo. Pollitt. Oh no, Pollitt. Pollitt 1 Bravo, there we go, that's the correct one. Oh, actually. 05 via no via, okay, insert that TIF secondary flight plan then. Now we do need to set this up because obviously Tivat is a non-standard airport. Now I will see, we may have it incorporated into Fly Smarter. So I'll just check that. We should have it incorporated into Fly Smarter, but I cannot guarantee that. Obviously, it's a work in progress, and all by the time of release, it will have most of the engine out procedures, certainly. Okay, so we'll wait for that to load up, and then there we go. Run that, and then wait for it to come to life. There we go. Yankee, Tango Victor, runway 14, noise abatement 2. Outside air temperature, let's just put, it doesn't matter, we're not using this for calculations, obviously it's the wrong type of aircraft. Config 1 off and compute. No, we don't have, we do not have an engine out procedure. Okay, in that case, we'll just, COFA. Okay. That is agreed then. We can definitely make that. So from COFA we will hold inbound computed. Let's just do computed, return, and then yeah, that will be fine. Once we're in the hold we can sort the rest of it out. Run nav init B page, then let's get the preliminary load sheet. ATSU, AOC menu, and receive messages. What's this one? Preliminary. 0 fuel weight is 52.2. 0 fuel weight, C of G is 29.3, and fuel planning. .5. Great. And the only other thing to do is the performance. We'll run some figures in a moment. Let's get some of this going. And the other thing to check, distance 283, distance on the flight plan is 282, so pretty much perfect. Okay, and QNH here is QNH 1005. Set once, twice, set 3 times. Did the Speedbird traffic depart? Well, definitely Speedbird traffic there, wasn't there? Never actually noticed if he departed. Should notice things like that, really. Aircraft loaded, absolutely brilliant. Alright. Great, sync the final load sheet then. Calculate. Okay, oh, and it's wet figures. Definitely wet figures today. Alright. Okay. Now, this is where the FENIX calculator really struggles. Let me get that up on screen for you. Now, do you notice something about those figures? So we've got V1 119, rotator 131, and V2 135, and a flex temp of 68. So we're not going to do that. We are instead going to force Toga calculate. Right, I'm quite concerned about those figures, if I'm being honest. Well, we'll go Toga. I'm much happier with Toga in this sort of situation. 131 and 135. Okay, configure 1, and that's... oh no, configure 1. Clear the flex temp. There we go. Okay, and it's now time for a pre-departure briefing then. So, let me get... custom camera views, light speed, I do, but look, they're all... wait, this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Those are... oh, what? What on earth? Oh, that... oh, right, let's get away from that. Yeah, it's fine. I'm perfectly happy doing this. Okay, charts then. Airport, we are parked, I believe, unless something's changed. We're parked stand 4. So, we are going to be turning right out of here, right, and then long to Alpha, holding at Alpha. Full length then, runway 14. Takeoff data is Toga takeoff, V1119. Rotator 31. Toga is simply because wet figures and captain's discretion, basically. No other particular reason. Then we are on the, I believe, Cof 1 Delta. Cof 1 Echo departure. Okay. Where does that one take us? Oh, RMP SIDS runway 14. Cof 1 Echo departure then, and it's an initial climb. Let me check the... initial climb is usually mentioned on the charts, although it doesn't appear to be in this case. We're treating initial climb as 10,000 feet. MSA here is going to be 9,400 feet to the north, and where we're going 3,600 feet. So as long as we can maintain visual contact with the terrain, that's fine, and that leads nicely onto the threats. Threats here, main threat here is obviously the terrain. We've got high terrain. It's also quite a short runway. It's also wet, so if we do have rejected takeoff, obviously longer stopping distance, etc. And I think there aren't really too many other threats, and it's the 319. We've not actually been in the 319 for quite a while on the channel, so, and I've obviously not had a chance to fly it in between either. So just be aware of that as well. Okay, I think we're ready. So get the fuel pumps on. And obviously we don't need to push back because of where we are. Fuel pumps are on, seatbelt signs can come on, beacon light on. But we need to, yeah. Yes. We do want to interrupt the pushback. Good. Let's see. Yes. Good. That's them away. So just check the overhead. Yes, beacon light is on. Okay. Engine mode selected to ignition, starting number 1.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Now I do want to see, because these spoiler panels should come down once the engines are started, theoretically. Oh no, actually I think they are controlled by engine number 2, so it will be fine if they don't work. Two, three. I think they are controlled. And anyway, engine 1 stable, engine 2. Ah, perfect. That's down. That's down. Perfect. Okay. And start the drop down. Tivat traffic, Alpine 16 Tango Victor stand 4. Now taxiing by taxiway 2, holding point Alpha runway 14, Tivat. Okay, engine number 2 is available, engine mode selected to normal. And the spoilers, configure 1, set auto brake maximum, auto, that's all fine, all good, and we'll set the takeoff trim as well. Actually, full left and the roll spoilers, full right and the roll spoilers neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder full left, rudder full left, rudder full right, rudder full left. It's not quite full right. Yeah, full right's fine. Full left, full left, full left, full right, full left. Neutral. I'm not too happy with that, but it's it'll be fine, I'm sure. And low cheat then. Takeoff weight 27.8. Okay. Perfect. And just to check, that's about right. Okay, parking brake released. Cancel master caution and disregard it. I wish FENIX could fix that, but I don't know how difficult or otherwise it would be. Okay, and get the brakes checked. Yes, I think that was okay. Although we will have to check them again in a moment, because I may have seen a bit of movement. And let's try and get our turn out of the stand as good as possible.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
That is excellent. Okay. Back to COM 1. and radar predictor when she can come on. Taxi lights. All fine. And check the brakes again. Yeah, it's okay. Right. And takeoff config. Get rid of all of the company messages. And get flight plan up on there, performance up on here. Tivat traffic, Alpine 16 Tango Victor, entering runway 14. Okay. And hold it on the toe brakes then. Quite a good lineup. Right. TCAS then, TARA. Packs 1 and 2 off lights on NECAM. Memo takeoff no blue. Takeoff 50%. Half side stick forward. EGT stable, brakes released, and Sartoga. Mantoga SRS auto thrust blue. .100 knots checked. V1 continue. Rotate. Gentle rotation. Positive climb, gear up. All the way to 20 degrees. Okay. And pitch forward, wait for a positive speed trend. And make a right-hand turn. Positive speed trend, thrust climb, climb, nav, auto thrust 10,000 feet blue. S-speed flaps up. Spoilers disarmed. Laser roll lights off. Pack 1 on. And autopilot 1 engaged. Don't worry about that pack warning, we'll sort that in a moment. And pack 2. Perfect. You see, every day is a sunny day when you're flying above the clouds. As we'll see in just a moment, hopefully, when we get a bit higher. Now, if you're wondering how I came up with the engine out procedure, it's because well, firstly, I do have quite a good knowledge of Tivat, but the star here takes you away from the terrain and then Kofa just over the sea anyway, so you can hold at Kofa as long as you want. That was my logic behind the engine out procedure. I'm sure there are actual ways of coming up with them, but that's worked. It's worked for me. 8,000 feet, then we can carry on right the way up to our cruising and pull for open climb. Thrust climb, open climb, 37,000 blue. Now we will just have a look at the transition level, 10,000 feet, yeah. So the aircraft has got it correct. If you are enjoying this stream, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. It really helps the channel out. I know everyone says that, but it is true. It really is true. Right, pull for standard pressure. That's why they're holding us at 250. Okay, and we can set cost index of 0. EasyJet SOP. Right. Okay, I'm putting... I would feel much happier now with the anti-ice on. Oh shoot, I never turned the sim sounds up. Oh, I messed up the audio for you, sorry about that. Darn it. That sounded awesome anyway, out of wherever, Tivat. That Toga no-pack sounded fairly awesome. Unfortunately, you didn't hear it. It's a real shame, really. I need a checklist, a pre-departure checklist. I need to have that on the pre-departure checklist. Anyway, this is our cruising music levels as well, so... In fact, I'm going to add that to the checklist right now. The few things I have that need to be added. Hopefully I can do it. Not now. Skip. Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get the checklist from our server. Now bear with me a moment. Right, get this one. Take a screenshot. Perfect. Now photo library add. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Right. Okay. Let's get that. Right, perfect. Okay, and we can just right. Oh, it's not gonna work, I don't think. I give up. I'll sort that out at some other point. But basically, I just need to add a few things to the checklist that I've got. Okay, so we've accelerated up to just below 280 knots. I've just seen there is a preview for Beyond ATC traffic injection. So we will, well, when the traffic injection comes out, I will certainly try Beyond ATC again. It's worth another look. And I do have it. Right, we do have to have a look at our approach into Salerno. Let me just get that in there. 105. 156, 156.9. Right, okay. Enough of this whole checklist thing. Let's get back into the flight. Right. Oh, wait. Let me just have a quick look. Oh, we can't do it, that's true. Never mind. Lima, India, Romeo, India, charts, no. However, well, I mean, we really don't have much to go on for this approach. So it is in over the sea as far as I know. So that's good. 05. So oh, I've just lost the airport. Right, yeah, it is straight and over the sea, so we're treating it as roughly 3-degree glide slope type thing. It's going to be some manual legs. So, well, 9,003. Okay. So flight plan. So from Holland. Why is it flying? I'm empty. Welcome back. How are you? Right, we do not want any of this sort of help here, so we're going to get rid of everything. Now, this may seem counterintuitive, but I was looking forward to a nice, unaided approach, and that is exactly what we're going to do. Insert. Perfect. Right. Now, okay, and we'll take this. Zero 05 and runway heading is 48, so 180, 228. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. 228, yep. 6 miles, so we'll enter at 2,000 feet. Right, okay. Okay, right. And it's going to be autopilot off, so we need to clear out pilot as well. Insert. Okay, so leaving Bummock, we are going to be in heading mode. Track mode, track FPA mode. We're going to leave Bummock at course 228, track of 228. Descending then to 2,000 feet, and then once we get a beam at the threshold, so we'll just do that a moment. So Leary 05, and radial is going to be, that's to the north, 93.8, okay, that's their beam point there. Okay, right, and for energy management, we need, well, let's level off at 36,000, so 60, 72, 108, 108, yeah, 118. Right, as soon as we get up to 36,000, we are starting our descent. Actually, 33, 30, 34, 68, 98, 104, 114. In about 2 miles, we'll start our descent. Okay, and prior to getting autopilot off, we'll be in flaps 2, so I plan to be comfort 2 and gear down as we pass the beam point, and then it will simply be sort of an arc in towards the landing. Right, so select 11,000 feet. And we'll do some landing performance as well. So, 006. 5 met our landing weight is going to be fuel prediction 4.5, 52.7, 56.7, 56.7.
Body traffic and approval at 3605, short final, runway 25.
Oh, it is a... Shoot, it's a short runway here. Oh my gosh. Right. Ooh. That is a definite threat then. Very short runway, we've never been here, and no instrument approach system of any sort. Those are our 3 threats today. How we're gonna counteract them? Hope for a whole heap of luck. No, I'm joking, obviously. Just pay attention, basically. And we're landing with a tailwind as well. How interesting. 260 at 5. 2 at 5. Full and barrow minimums is 2,000 feet. Set. Selected speed 290. Let's get this aircraft down. Actually, we're above where I want to be, so 300 arc 80 miles. Seatbelt signs can stay on, anti-ice should have come off, landing lights off, and I'll get the sounds up for you. Get the playlist off, and 2 important things. We need G's, and we need Sky Dolly. Well, that's one. Sky Dolly. Here we go. Okay, and we should be starting to level off a tiny bit. Now, situational awareness, we've got 40 miles.
Body traffic and approval at 3605, runway 25, vacated via Foxtrot.
Okay, so we are below our profile, so 270, and okay, perfect. Obviously the headwind will be slowing us down. That's probably a good reason why the descent is taking a shorter distance. QNH then 1004 pre-selected. 25, 50, 75. Yeah, we're probably around about on profile still. Especially now we've slowed down quite a lot. Okay, 22, 44, 66. Progress. Okay. 68, so we are just about on profile. Okay, and in flight plan, we are actually going to add a user-defined waypoint 05, and it's going to be, what did I say, 48,138, 6 miles. Right, that is the only user-defined waypoint we're adding, because then we'll end up there and it will be much cleaner and tidier. We're still just about on profile, believe it or not. Let's get them off. And then we'll turn them back on just to get the announcement. There we go. Back on. Okay, 17, 34, 51. Yeah, okay, we are still on
Ladies and
profile.
gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to keep. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
didn't notice any significant terrain. No, we should be in a bit of a valley actually. I think, yeah, you can see we're visual of the terrain anyway, so this cloud is a bit concerning. Now let's see if I think we probably have an ADC delay by 5 minutes or so. Alpine Ops 4 minutes. Who cares about 4 minutes? I certainly don't. Our landing performance then was max manual braking combined with maximum reverse. So we're selecting medium, arming the counter spoilers, etc. And let's get that down to 2,000 feet. Select speed 250, 245. And we will start the replay. How do I do? Oh, record. There we go.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Thank you very much. Okay, we are still looking good on profile. Maybe just a tiny bit high now, but should be okay. Slowing down to 220 knots. This will allow us to get flaps 1 out and then slow down further. Flaps flaps 1 speed to check flaps 1. Activate the approach phase. Select manage speed. Put the landing lights on, seatbelt signs. Everything else is fine. Yeah. Now, you're wondering why I've got flaps config 1 out so soon. It's because look at how much we have to slow down to get config 2 out. And I want config 2 by this line here. Okay. Okay. Local QNH is set. Our pitch is quite high. Okay. 8. Okay, we actually need some spoilers because we've ended up really quite high on the profile here. Of course, we can always extend our downwind, actually, can't we? So, put them away. Two to 8. Actually go to 260 probably to cut 250. If you're wondering why I'm just flipping it back and forth, it's because the window closes if you let it. Okay, another mile to go. Flap 2, speed check, flap 2. Okay, and 250. There we go. Onto 250. Now we should see the airport directly out of this window now. That might be covered by this cloud. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the airport there. Autopilot off, I have control. Flight directors off and bird on. Okay, turn the head on boat to 270. And we'll initiate a slight right-hand turn. We don't want to rush it too much. We roughly want to follow this blue arc here. Okay, and set the final approach, which is 048. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay, 2,000 feet to go.
2,500.
Go down. This approach altitude we're just going to assume is 5,000. Although I've got no way of knowing that. And we want to level off at 2,000 feet, pretty much. So, we'll gently start leveling off now. Because we're single crewed, we'll get these lights on as well. Approach checklist then. Barra FQ H1004 set 3 times. Anti-ice not required. And replay started. Passenger signs on. Approach checklist complete. Okay. And we'll... No, we want to maintain 2,000. Thank you very much. Config 3, speed check, flap 3. Okay, set that 3 degrees. Visual reference for the runway.
Minimum.
Continue. Okay, we've slightly overflown that, but not too bad actually for my first ever attempt at it. And flap full, speed check, flap full. And landing checklist, chemistry seat and passenger signs on, ICAM memo, landing node blue. Landing checklist complete. want to keep... Right, okay, we've got a bit of a wind from the left, which I didn't anticipate. Okay, that looks a bit better. Keep that 3 degree on, we don't want to get low on the profile. We also want to come a bit left a bit. Okay, and we can pretty much get back on it now. Perfect. And set 3 degrees again. Salerno traffic, Alpine 16 Tango Victor, final approach, runway 05, Salerno. Okay. And we want to come right, that wind is causing us issues right at the moment. Now ignore the pappies, I've got much more accurate guidance here on the aircraft. And also visual reference as well, very important.
4.
Just
300.
keep coming down.
200.
It's a very short runway.
100.
Right.
50. 40. 30.
Over the piano keys.
Retard.
Spoilers, reverse screen decel, 70 knots, reverses off, and get the brakes off. Well, that was a solid landing, certainly, no getting away from it, but, welcome to Salerno. We actually made it, and that was not too bad either, I must admit. Right. Vacating on whichever taxiway this is, I'm not sure, I've not got the charts, and then we'll have a look at the brake temperatures. I wouldn't like to come in here in the 321, that's for sure. Right, let's get clear of the runway. Salerno traffic, runway vacated. Okay. Oh, taxiing the 321 would be a nightmare as well. Flight time then, 47 minutes, 22 seconds. And welcome to Salerno. What a flight. That was rather short. I didn't know I was going to get the opportunity, but we did make the most of it, and a new airport for the channel. A nice airport as well, I have to say. Short runway. Right, let's tidy the aircraft up. Flaps up, spoilers disarmed, all the usual stuff. Lights can come off, we don't want to blind anyone. It's all fine. APU 3, 2, 1. Fine. Predictive wind shear, radar
we ask that you
off.
remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging,
Landing lights is still on.
internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you. Checking
Landing lights are no longer on.
underneath the seat
Right.
and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain,
Okay, and we'll just park up here and watch the replay, of course. Okay, parking brake set. We'll get the replay up. So stop recording. Right. Now. The touchdown rate was 470 feet per minute that time, which is fine considering the short runway.
40.
Think rate.
Right, let me get the external camera up, and we will kill the music and watch the replay. Oh, there's no way that was 470 feet per minute. There is no way that that was 470. Let's watch that again. Oh no, that was more like maybe 200 at the absolute max. Right, let's see. Was it a legal landing? This is the other important fact. It was. Look at that. Bang on the centre line, pretty much at least. Well within the touchdown zone. I couldn't really be much happier with that landing. Keeping the nose wheel off for a while and then planting it down on the runway. Let's watch that from wing view, see if it looked like a 470 from here. Oh no, absolutely not. That was absolutely fine. I'm more than happy with that. Let's
Too low. Terrain.
yeah, let's arm the spoilers this time. And let's watch it with the spoilers armed. I do like Skydweller as a replay tool. Oh yeah, spoilers coming up, and then for some reason they go back down once the nose wheel gets there. Anyway, regardless of that, I would say I rather enjoyed that flight. Let me rewind it for one final replay. And, well, until I stream again, which will actually be probably Friday. Friday or Saturday even, potentially. Friday or Saturday I will try and make a video between then and now. However, obviously college and everything comes before that. So there will be quite a lot of work for me to do before I can get back to the channel. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As I do say one last time, if you could like and subscribe, that would really help the channel out, and I would greatly appreciate anyone who does that. And have an absolutely amazing evening, everyone. Take care.